Welcome back to the Gaming Guild. This is Alex playing some more V Rising. So I just did about 40 minutes or so of playing, and the recording decided that it would not save. Um, it's just kind of going along. Everything looked great, and then I hit to end the recording, and it turned it into a 15-second video. It was just like, oh, that's all the content there is to it. So, yeah, missed a little bit of what was going on. So I'm going to be reenacting, as best I can, everything that happened. So I think one thing I did change blood types. I'm back to being a brute, so I got that extra gear level. We made a blood press. I've been using it to get some extra blood, primarily out of these unsullied hearts, to get a greater blood essence. I need that for some various castle stuff as well as next level of gear. I also fought Goreswine. I went to fight Grayson. He killed me. It was pretty close. I wish it was on recording, but he wasn't in any kind of attack animation, and I tried to somersault over him with my mace and hit him from behind, and I just took damage going over him, and it killed me. So I grabbed my stuff back from him, ran back to camp, found a better, well, not a better blood type, a new blood type, and then I went and fought Goreswine. I'm going to fight him again for you guys, just so that you can see. He did give me the Grave Digger ring. I have it equipped now, so I do have a little bit more power than I did when I first fought him. But it's still a good fight. You'll enjoy it. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and go track his blood, so I'm going to fight him again. And then, yeah. After that, I was working on one of the recipes we had was the Dusk Watcher, Ring of the Dusk Watcher. Needs the greater blood essence, which is what I was working on with the blood press. It needs the Grave Digger ring, and then it needs 3 crude topazes. So I will be looking for some rock pillars to break apart, see if we can find some more. We have, not that one, this one. We do have 3. So I'd either need a forge floor to reduce the cost of recipes, which I will want at some point anyways, but it'll probably just be faster to find one more topaz. There's lots of rock pillars around here, so I'm gonna go fight Goreswine, try to get some of these along the way. Oh, you probably missed it. I made a waygate. I can use these to teleport to other waygates around the area. Later, if I have a castle in another area, I can fast travel between castles. Play. Pillar, 2 more pillars over here. I mean, ideally I'd be finding some with a little gem sticking out of the bottom. Kind of guarantees that I'll get at least some gem drops out of it. Those are pretty rare to just come across. Let's see. So it looks like Goreswine is moving. So he I fought him down in the desecrated graveyard, but he kind of moves between there and the infested graveyard. So I think he's over there right now. Just, ooh, yeah. Just looking at the angle of my blood trail that kind of leads to him. He definitely moved from his last location. He might actually be on the road right now. So let's see if I come down here, if I can get closer to him. I am recording this right after just doing that last not video, so I am a little tired already. Just I try to space out my videos a little bit so I have a little bit more energy each time I record, so sorry if I'm not talking too much in this episode. He is very close. I might catch him on the road. Let's see. Oh yeah, there he is. Alright, this is going to be an interesting fight. It's almost nighttime, so I'm not too concerned about the sunlight. I just don't want to get tangled in multiple fights going on. So he's invincible when he does that. Oh, and the Alpha Wolf is here. That's gonna be fun. Teleported away. Grab some health. Oh nice, some free health from the Alpha Wolf.
Drink it in! The chaos!
Where are you going, Goreswine? If I can go grab the Alpha Wolf, I will, just because it will help destroy some of the trees nearby.
Taste of knowledge.
Nice. Got an ornament. Interesting. I still haven't quite figured out how to use those. I think this is the first one I'm seeing in this playthrough, but my last playthrough I saw them show up. Never really saw how to equip them. But yeah, that was Goreswine. Very interesting fight. In the cemetery, he has a few more skeletons just kind of hanging around that kind of pop into the fight, so that can get a little annoying. pretty interesting having the alpha wolf show up too. It's one of the unique things about catching these guys while they're on the trail. All sorts of people can show up. You know, bears, wild moose. Yeah, my plan originally for this video was to go have a rematch against Grayson. Even better if, ooh, 2 of these. If I get a topaz right here, we are in business. Gem dust, emerald. Gem dust, looks like an amethyst. I have a topaz there. When did I pick that up? Okay. Well, looks like I might have had the topaz all along. Grab this 42%. I'll lose a gear level because I won't be a brute anymore, but at least it will give me full blood for a bit. Or I'll just take this 93 warrior. That sounds good. So I want to just kill the mugger. So can I loop these guys in a way so I just get one of them? Just want one of you. Okay. And got a Merciless Night Stalker vest book off of that mugger, so that's really nice. 93% warrior, so let's see. Increased physical power, reduced cooldown on weapon skills, which is cool because I like to use my somersault with my mace quite a bit. Reduced damage taken and 25% increased damage when striking enemies at full health. Not great for a boss fight, but good for taking out smaller enemies. And 15% chance to parry an attack, reducing damage taken by 50%. And it increases my damage by 20%. So that'll be handy to have show up. Between that, getting this Night Stalker vest. Ooh. Just a lot of resources. Yeah, between the ring, the vest, and this new blood type, I think I'll be pretty well set in fighting Grayson again. We also killed the stone giant, or stone golem that was here before. There was a corpse pile. I'm sure you'll see them later. But it was hanging out here. The stone golem was right next to it. I got them to fight each other, and then I just kind of picked them off as they got weak. Treants are just much the same as the stone golem. It's just a tough, unique creature. Gets in my way. So for now, I'm going to grab one of these greater blood essences. I'm going to grab those topazes. I'm going to start making a ring of the Dusk Watcher. I'm going to go over to my research desk, get the Night Stalker, Merciless Night Stalker vest. So I have that recipe. I need leather, coarse thread, and copper. I have a lot of my building materials in here. Grab those real quick. And coarse thread here. that back up. Make this. Alright, gear level 35. It's pretty nice. Course thread. Already did that. Actually, I'm going to hold off on filling these things up. Just because I'm about to get some workshop flooring that will reduce the cost of everything. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to drop all my building materials. And then I'll throw this in here just for now. I'll come back and do some organization, probably outside of the recording. But yeah, I can teleport a lot closer to Grayson. Alright, so this is the Bandit Armory that Grayson hangs out in. 97% wolf. Well, I like the warrior. It's going to be better for this boss fight. Don't want to delay too much just because of the daytime approaching. When I was here before, I did get the book for the Merciless Night Stalker boots, so that's why I have those already. These things, they make me invincible. I can still move around, but I can't attack while I'm invincible, so it really doesn't help that much. Maybe if I was trying to make a escape and I just needed the armor really quick to escape. But it was just a random crate that I found that Merciless Night Stalker boots recipe in. So I do want to kind of do a little bit of demolishing. Just because you never know where something might be hiding. Especially if there's a chest. Nope, no chests. Got a book. Forge flooring. That's a really nice drop. It's guaranteed. It's not a book that I could get for the workshop flooring. It's just beating Grayson gives that to me. So that's my two major floor types that I need right now. The forge and the workshop. Alright. It's almost daytime, but there's kind of some cloud cover for the boss fight, so I'm gonna go ahead and risk it.
Trouble in my camp, not for long.
So Grayson has some charge attacks. He has like this harpoon attack that he's about to do here, which if it hit me, he'd grab me. Everything he does slows me down. Hitting these traps would hurt me and slow me down.
Hammer you out. I've got the tool for the job! Hammer you out! Hammer you out!
I feel the fight went a lot better this time than last time.
On legs work!
New knowledge acquired.
That modifies Aftershock, which is, this spell here is Aftershock, so I might have to look into how these get used, these jewels. Hopefully it's not just that they're used like an item. What's this? Merciless Night Stalker boots. I got it last time that I was here, so that I'll probably just break down in the Devourer. It just gives me, I think, 10 pages per book is what it drops. There's a chest back here. So I'm gonna open that up. Let's see, Minor Sun Resistance Brew. Oh, another book. Nice. And Night Stalker gloves. Crazy. Okay, I think the gloves and the boots are the only armor here. I think the other pieces, the leggings and the vest, are just randomly on other enemies. Though I don't entirely know. I don't really research anything for this game. I just kind of play it and see what I can learn. So maybe, everything is everywhere, and I'll just come across it when I do. So yeah, got workshop flooring, got a recipe for whetstones off this guy. So that's those guys done. Clive is going to be my next one. I'll go ahead and hit track, though I know exactly where he hangs out. He doesn't wander or anything, so he's exactly where I'm going to expect him to be. Come back up to this way gate. If you remember in the first video, I set the teleporters so that I could teleport with all of my items. Especially since it's a solo game, I just want to be able to fast travel and get to places a little bit better. Alright, start. I'm going to throw my recipes into here. And then throw in these extra book. Nice. 10 paper. Do my usual compulsively count. Do I already have glass? I do. Compulsively count. Compulsively count. And compulsively count. Cool. Now it's time to do a little bit more building, castle building. So I have forged flooring that I'm going to want to make. So blood essence, stone bricks, and copper ingots to make each square of that. Workshop flooring just needs planks. So it's pretty easy to make a good sized workshop area. So I'm going to be making both of those in their own specialized rooms. Steal some blood essence from my castle heart. Come back over here, grab my building materials. So planks, ingots. Might as well keep the rest of my other stuff on me. I also just need to kind of clear out some of the area here. Let's see here. Workshop flooring. Let's start with that. I know I need the sawmill to be in here. I'm gonna need a grinder to be in here. Let's see. This prefers the tailor's flooring. This prefers the forge. I'm sure this is alchemy lab. Yeah. Tailor. And yeah, forge. Okay. So there's a few other things I'll put in here after a bit. But for now, this is the big thing that I want to get walled in. Let's see. Planks. Okay. Alright, now that these are inside, the recipes are all cheaper. No, only 9 pieces of stone to make a stone brick. The grave dust will only take 48. So, throw stone in here, throw my bones in here. Sawmill, fill that back up with wood. And the wood is a cheaper recipe now as well. Before I start, not that I have a lot of copper ore, but before I get started on that, I'm going to make the forge floor. Clear out a little bit more space. Just in case it doesn't fit in, let's get this tree knocked out as well. Okay. So, back to my foundations, I'm going to bring this out just a little bit more of the normal floor. and start my forge floor here. Okay, that should be good. Walls. I'm gonna make an entrance here, but I need to move that guy. Put in. Let's see. Just low on planks. Don't mind if I do. Let's grab this guy on our way back. There we go. Nice. Yep. Matching floors for the forge. It's inside a room. So now I can load this back up and feel pretty comfortable with optimizing my resources. I don't have a tailor's area yet. I think that's probably going to be a bit higher up. It's not Beatrice. I think it's somebody in here, maybe up here, that will give me a tailor's flooring. Let's see. Nicholas will give me a paper press. Laura will give me garden foundations and growing plots. Bear, the rat and the bear are kind of like the alpha wolf. They'll just give me a bear form and a rat form. Not much other use than that. The rat I'll eventually want to go get just because the rat form lets you travel into like some pretty small areas. And then the bear form, I'm able to destroy massive resources. Clive is going to give me that ability here pretty soon anyways. I create these explosive boxes out of sulfur, which let me blow things up. But the bear form is kind of a way to just be like, oh, turn into a bear, break a giant rock wall or something like that. Quincy is actually protected by a barrier. His base is, let's see, right here. It's this one here. Right here, there's a gate, and right here, there's a gate that you actually have to either blow up or use the bear form to break those gates down. Otherwise, you can't even get into this area. And it's a pretty big, tough area too. Definitely a good like final fight for the bandits of Farbane Woods. I'm gonna throw this out of the way. I'm gonna go grab my workbench and throw that in here. So that's gonna make recipes a lot cheaper as well. I need some more coarse thread to get these gloves. And while I'm at it, let's grab these, throw them in here. I'll organize them in a second. Get this made really fast. All I have left is the merciless leggings, and that'll be pretty good. I also need like the merciless weapons. So like all these copper weapons can just be merciless copper weapons. Raises their attack power by 3. So I'm definitely on the lookout for that. Though I expect, you know, finding them more when I go fight Quincy later on. So this is extra equipment. I actually will keep that back there. Let's get you guys in here. Okay, so I have kind of just general crafting materials. I have my gems. I have plants and such. storage. Let's do one more for some of my better crafting materials. Get those. I'm gonna drop these back off. Pine sapling away. Alright. Well, it's almost daytime. I have a little over half my blood right now. I'd like to keep this blood for my fight against Clive. And then, yeah, this chest is just going to be for some equipment, leather working station. I'll probably get to these bags soon, at least sooner than I'll have a tailor station, or a tailor floor. Let's go ahead and get them out of the way for now. This room is just kind of focused on stuff specifically for character advancement, research desk, the blood press, things like that. Let's see. Does this tell me? Nope, doesn't tell me what could be there. I don't think Tailor Flooring is a random drop. I feel like I do have to go kill somebody higher level up for that. I think Alchemy Floor might be something that drops on its own. And I think Alchemy Floor can actually be found in Clive's area. So that's where I'm going to be going next. But that is going to be it on time. Thanks for watching. Thanks for catching up with everything that I did in the last episode. That never made it to recording, so I hope you guys had fun, and I will join you in the next adventure. Bye bye.